Hi everyone, this is Terence Tan, the Impossible Investor. Now, just want to do a quick update about the markets last night. Markets absolutely tumbled. Yeah, all right, the battle between Trump and the China premier over here, all right, really spooked the market. All right, Trump basically warned China not to retaliate, all right, but China really didn't give a damn about everything. All right, so now everyone is waiting to see what Trump is going to do. All right, and on top of that, the inverted yield curve happened ever so slightly yesterday again. So, market is really spooked. It was a sell all, dump all kind of day over here, and we saw the S&P closed about 2.4% down, and that's almost 70 points as well. All right, we haven't seen this kind of days for a while now. All right, and it's really got the market moving over here. All right, but one thing that really stood out over here is volatility didn't really spike. All right, yes, it went up. All right, but it didn't go crazy like what the market really did over here. So we may actually start to see more selling coming over the week itself, but these kind of quick selling over here is always susceptible over here to what we call the quick rebound. Right, and the rebound would actually be a good opportunity to latch on some short positions over here, like some of those that I've actually closed yesterday with my subscribers as well. Now, so I'll be looking at the markets later on, and let's look at the charts on what kind of opportunities we may have over here. All right, let's move to the charts. Okay, now, so let's look at what we have on the screen right now. So we're looking at basically the market watch on the Thinkorswim platform. And what we're doing now is we're bringing up the S&P 500. Now, I just want to show you that you would know that it's a really sell all kind of day over here when you have 90% of the index component stocks really down for the day. All right, and what stands out even more over here is if you look at the declining volume, all right, versus the advancing volume over here, right? There's a really huge difference we're looking at. Together with the money flow that's going out on the sell side versus the inflow on the inside over here shows the big disparity between the market actions over here yesterday. Now, so what we're going to do now is let's look at some of the trades over here that has done well, that I've closed out last night with some of my subscribers. Now, so JPM over here has fallen substantially over the week. If I were to pull it out over a 2 weeks period, we could see the fall was actually greater over a 2 weeks period. Now we have about a $5 drop over here, and that has led me to kind of decide to take profits on this position. Now, another trade that I took profits on over here was Cisco. Same thing happened, all right, over the 10 days as the market started to sell off. These stocks that have been doing really well, all right, begin to sell off as well together with the markets. So I'm just going to take my profits over here right now because I'm just going to wait a little. All right, now sorry about the time frame. Let me change it up a little bit. I'm just going to wait a little over here for a bounce because after a huge sell-off, what we have over here for the technicians, they are more aware of this. It's pretty much the snapback rally. Right, the snapback rally basically just means as the market goes down, we have a lot of these opportunist short sellers over here which comes in the market trying to short some stocks and benefit from the sell-off. But what happens is when their shorts get caught over here, they would actually lead to the buying that's going to happen during a snapback rally itself. So I may actually get back into the same trades over here on these two counters, but I will wait for kind of that snapback bounce to occur before I do that. But if it doesn't, then I would have still locked that one-time profit on these put positions that we bought about a week or 2 weeks, in fact 3 weeks ago on both of these trades over here. Now, so market volatility has spiked up over here. So let's look at the VIX. Now, market volatility has spiked up, but if you look at what I meant over here, it hasn't really done much. We had a 70-point drop over here, and yet the volatility, the VIX index is nowhere near last Friday's high. So it's much bigger drop that we saw yesterday night than Friday last week, but the fear level has not spiked to a higher level than last week. Now this is what we call that divergence over here, and it could actually lead to, or it's actually showing that there's still a lot of complacency going in the markets, and that's not really going to bode well for the market because it just means that when the market is in a mood to shock, there's a lot more people that can be shocked in this market. And if all these start to panic and head for the door over here, we may actually start to see a couple more 70-point, 80-point days in the markets. Now, so if you're going to go into the markets right now, make sure you're going in on the good stocks, the really safe stocks where you've got everything right before you get in, And the next thing that's most important over here is to make sure you control your risk when you get into these trades. Make sure you establish trades where you know you can either fix them or you can, last for the long haul, and you're okay with making these returns for the long haul. Otherwise, you should be staying out like what most traders are doing right now. But of course, you want to create investment gains, so you can't really afford to do that as well. But this is what's happening, and we just have to react together in the markets over here. Now, this is all that I have for all of you in the charts over here. So I look forward to seeing you in my next upcoming video or market updates that I'm going to do up and write up over here. But today is going to be my special day for the year. I'm just going to take some time off with my family, and I won't be pretty much too active with the markets tonight. So I'll catch all of you in tomorrow's update, and should be more trading action come Wednesday night over here. All right, have a good trading day. Have a good trading night ahead, everyone. And this is Terence Tan, the Impossible Investor, signing off. Stay safe, stay sane, stay impossible, everyone. Thank you for watching this video.